When it comes to building a mold box, you have a lot of versatility in selecting what types of materials you want to use your mold boxes for. Basically, you're just looking for a vessel to contain your silicone so that when you pour it in over your item, it contains it and keeps it all together. Some of the most basic things that you have around the house would be cups. You can cut the bottoms out, take some hot melt glue, and glue them down just like we did here. And it basically seals the perimeter, and you have a great mold box to contain your silicone. Another option are food containers. We all have these. They're in our recycle bins, and they make great containers for mold boxes. But one thing I've run into is a lot of the bottoms are not flat. And especially if you have a flat backed item, it's best if it can be glued down to a flat surface so that your mold turns out much better and you have less trimming to do. But I've come up with one solution. All you do is take some amazing casting resin, mix up a small amount, just enough to fill the bottom of the container, and let it harden. It basically takes all the contours out of the bottom and allows you to have a smooth surface to cast on. As you can see here, we cast a couple of these items already, and after you glue your piece down to your new flat piece, it fits right inside your mold box, and you're ready to go. A couple of other materials you can use are sections of PVC pipe. Here we have a clear acrylic piece of section that we used. We just cut it off on the bandsaw. This is just PVC piping, standard PVC piping you can buy at any hardware store. This is an acrylic box that we, some gift was packaged in it over the holidays, so save the box because it makes a great mold box. You take some little hot melt glue around the perimeter and you're all set. Another real convenient way of building a mold box is with corrugated stripping, and this is something that you can buy from Alumilite. And as you can see here, the corrugated has all these little channels, and what you can do is you can slice the channel which the point you want it to bend. So as you can see here, when we make our slices, the corrugated plastic turns, and once you're all done, you just take a little super glue and tack it together, or hot melt glue in this instance, and it makes a great little mold box. You can also make circular patterns out of it by slitting every other channel so that you get a nice circle out of the corrugated plastic. Lastly, we have this melamine coated particle board that's been cut down into sections to make some wooden boxes. These are great when you're making repetitive molds. You just want the ability to unscrew them, to take them apart, and then you just screw them back together for the next time that you need a mold box. You can seal the outside perimeter with a synthetic clay like the Alumilite Blue synthetic clay, or sometimes if it's nice and flush and level, you can just place a weight down on top of here, which is sometimes enough to hold the silicone inside the container. These are just some simple ways and ideas that you can go about building your mold box, but chances are you probably have materials just like this around your own home.